They
Okay, so my journey for the art of living started when I was a kid. I started my journey with Art Excel course. I was in school at the time in 2001. So my mother did the course, happiness program. At the time, it was basic course. And then she told me to join the workshop because at the time, the program for kids was also going on. So she has actually forced me, to join the workshop. We were like, no, we don't want to go, we don't want to do yoga at this age because we were kids. So at the time, my mother was like, no, you have to go. And forcefully, she had registered me for the art excel course. And then that way, Guruji did the hand holding of mine. And then slowly and gradually, I did, after my 10th, I did Yes Plus. When I was in class 12, I just gave my exams. I did my happiness program. So, and slowly in my first year of my graduation, I did my advanced course by Meghal Bhaiya. So this way, my journey started, and then slowly and gradually, in between, I moved to Telangana for 2 years, and I was privileged, to do VTP. That way, Kanishka Srivastav, and Arun Bhaiya, they came to my place and did Guru Puja. I was so mesmerized and inspired by them. They told me, Sudeepta, why don't you go and spread art of living over here? I said, Bhaiya, but I don't know Telugu. How will I go and say? So he was like, don't worry. Language is not a barrier over here. You should have heart to heart connection. So I said, fine, Bhaiya, we will do. So at the time only VTP was there to happen. Santosh Bhaiya was taking VTP in Hyderabad, Mushirabad. So I was privileged to go and attend that. And then within an year or so, I became Art of Living Happiness course teacher. So this is my journey, Bhaiya.
when did you meet Gurudev the first time?
I met Gurudev first time when I was in class 10th. So he came to Banaras, and Banaras is very near to my hometown because I hail basically from Chhattisgarh. So it's very near to my hometown, a 5 hours journey. So we went there to meet him, and Gurudev met with so much of love and compassion. I touched his lotus feet. I had a small chit along with me that Gurudev, please passed me with good marks in my 10th board. So that was the first, just buttering I did to Gurudev, and that was my first meeting with him. And he was like, oh, acha, okay, theek hai. And this was how I met him for the first time. And then meetings, kept on happening, and multiple times, wherever I got to know Gurudev is coming, I just rushed and, to meet him. Now also, whenever I get to know Gurudev is there in the ashram, I just go and meet him that way.
Any special Guruji stories, Guru Grace stories?
Guru Grace story, yeah. My life is actually a Guru story, Bhaiya. Like starting from my childhood, every time, every moment, I felt the presence of Gurudev. I'll share 2, 3 stories. If is it fine? Like if two,
Yes, yes,
three.
yes, yes. You can go ahead.
Okay, okay, fine. So I did my master's MBA from Pune, Maharashtra. So after I completed my education, I got my first job, and after the first completion of the first month, I got my first salary. So I was so young, to manage so much of money. I just withdrew it and went for shopping in Big Bazaar. At the time, what happened, as I was very young and I didn't have anything like where to keep my wallet, I was just seeing some of the products, and just kept my wallet there itself. And in a moment, I just saw that the wallet is not there. It was not stolen. So I went to the customer section, and over there I told that my wallet has been, stolen. Please help me out. You have some cameras or something. Please help me out. No one was helping me out, and I was just crying. My one of my cousin brother was along with me. He just, said, "Oh, it's okay. I'll give you some money. Don't worry. It has gone. Don't worry at all." But anyhow, I was crying like मेरा पहला salary है और वो चला गया. I was like that way. I was, I was not bothered about anything. Like the wallet had my cards, my ID cards, ATM cards, everything, but my wallet was gone. So after coming back to home, suddenly at 9:30 at night, I got a random call, and a stranger called me saying, uh, "Is your name Sudipta?" I said yes. So he said, "Sudipta, I got your wallet outside from Big Bazaar. So is it stolen somewhere?" I said, "Yeah, I lost my wallet today. It was being stolen in Big Bazaar." So he said, "Okay, fine. Do one thing. Just come and take it from my house, or send someone to pick it up." So I said, "Okay, fine. I'll send one of my friend tomorrow. Please keep it." So I took his address and all. Then I asked him that how did you got my number? Because my wallet did had my phone number. It had my ID cards, driving license, voter ID, PAN card, my ATMs, but it did had. So I think because I don't have the this habit of keeping my phone number in my wallet. So he said, "I got it from somewhere." But I said, "You don't know me. How did you got my phone number?" And that was the thing, because my wallet had Gurudev's photograph. I always keep Gurudev's photograph. And it's not from my graduation time. It's from my school time, from when I did my art excel course. From that time itself, I used to keep Gurudev's photograph along with me. I used to wear a small locket of Gurudev at the time. So he said, "You can come and pick the wallet." So my friend brought me back the wallet, and everything was safeguarded. Just the money was gone. That's okay, but my all my IDs were all safeguarded, and that way I got my wallet back. That was the first one of the Guru story, not first Guru story, one of the Guru story. So just a photograph of Gurudev did the work. And second story I'll share is, I was working in Pune, in Magarpatta, and I was staying near to airport. And I used to commute by the public transport buses that were. So one day I had meetings and I got late. The time I reached the bus stop, it was already 9 o'clock. And that was of 2019, I believe. So Gurudev was there to come in Pune for Vignan Bhairav, and a massive, satsang was there to happen. So everywhere Gurudev's poster were there, on the bus stops, every on the corners, big banners were there. So the bus stop where I was standing had a Gurudev's big banner, and that happened to be like I was standing and there was no one. The whole road was vacant, empty. And that day, I don't know how, somehow there were no vehicles also on road. Very few vehicles were there, and that is one of the busiest road of Pune. So I was just standing and I was singing a satsang, Maza Vithala. And I was just singing on the satsang because I don't have that the tendency to keep put headphones and listen to any radio video. I always keep on, whenever I'm alone, I keep on singing satsang. So it was Gurudev's banner on my bus stop. I was standing all alone waiting for the bus, and the time passed by, no bus came, and there was no person nearby. I was all alone standing since 1 hour. Just a small street dog was there. And slowly it was 10 o'clock at night. And then what happened to me? I was speaking, auto rickshaws were going on. So I was trying to, keep them to make, asking them, "Bhaiya chaloge kya?" No one was ready to go. I don't know, from somewhere a man came in white shirt, white clothes, and he made an auto to stand. That this girl is standing since 1 hour, and now no bus is going to come. The last bus has already gone, and trust me, I had no idea that the bus has gone. The last bus has gone. I didn't even know. That man came from, I don't know from where, because there were no one since 1 hour. And he made the auto to stand, saying that, भैया रुको, अभी इसको लेके जाओ, अभी कोई बस नहीं आने वाली है, लास्ट बस चली गई है. तो ऑटो वाला was like, नहीं भैया मुझे नहीं, मैंने लेके जाऊंगा क्योंकि मेरे को जाना है बहुत दूर. तो so he was like, नहीं तुम इसको लेके जाओगे, इसको लेके जाओगे. I don't know who was he. And by the time, I sat in auto, I just looked out for him. There was no man. कोई नहीं था वहां पे. I was like, oh my God, what happened? How it happened? And उसको कैसे पता कि बस चली गई है, कोई बस आने वाली नहीं है. And such में there was no bus after that. So this way, this is one of the good story of my life. Again, a recent experience. My family, after I came back from TTP, I stay in Nagpur now. So my family, my mummy, papa, my brother stay in Chhattisgarh. So they all got COVID. And my father, suddenly my mother and brother were COVID positive. They were treated in hospital and they came back home. After 5-6 days, my father also just, felt some breathlessness. So my brother just checked and the oxygen was nearly 80. He called me कि पापा का ऑक्सीजन लेवल डाउन हो गया है. तो I said, please take him to the hospital as soon as possible. So he took and he did the antigen rapid test where it was positive. I was like, my father is 60 plus and I was very much worried about क्योंकि that before 2-3 days I had a very bad dream, means seeing something bad of my father. I was very much stressed out. Then what I did, what to do now? So I had a big photograph of Gurudev with me. So I just started crying and saying, Gurudev, I don't know anything. You have to cure my father. I don't know. मुझे कुछ सुनना ही नहीं है. And what means I just had Vishal Bhaiya, Gurudev's secretary, Vishal Mirani, his number. So I called him, भैया पर मेरे पापा की तबीयत बहुत खराब है. He has got COVID positive and इनका ऑक्सीजन लेवल डाउन जा रहा है. Please help me out. मेरा ये मैसेज गुरुदेव तक पहुंचा दो. So he said, okay, fine, Sudipta, send me his photograph, his age, about his, what is his, all about, and I'll talk to Gurudev. And after some time, he messaged me, एक काम करो सुदीप्ता, ओम नमः शिवाय chanting शुरू करो. So, and keep chanting Om Namah Shivaya. We have got this from, that Gurudev said, कि Om Namah Shivaya chanting शुरू करो. And then मैं बैठे I just kept chanting Om Namah Shivaya for nearly 3 to 4 hours. I don't know how long it was. Since morning 10 o'clock to it was afternoon 3 o'clock, I was all crying and chanting Om Namah Shivaya without a gap, And my brother called me at 3 o'clock. Okay, I said, Papa कैसे हैं? So he said, Papa को hospital में लेके आए हैं. The nurse checked the oxygen level and she saw that it's 97. And it was 80 when I started Om Namah Shivaya chanting without giving any medicine. It came to 97 and the nurse and the doctor were saying, sir, आपको admit करने की जरूरत नहीं है, please go home and be home quarantine. I was like, नहीं, Papa is 60 plus, please take him, उनको hospitalize कीजिए. It's about this May, yeah. So I was like, please उनको hospitalize कीजिए. तो the nurses were like, अरे नहीं sir, जरूरत है. His oxygen is 97. Why will he will occupy a bed simply. So please take him home. I was like, ये कैसे हुआ? And it was so miraculous that just Om Namah Shivaya chanting did this miracle. I know this Gurudev is there definitely, and he did everything. He is taking care of all of us every moment, every second, And after that, मतलब ऐसे तो गुरुदेव के लिए I'm always like, my life is devoted to Guruji. But after this incident, I was like, Guruji is there. We can, साक्षात उसका presence मिल जाता है. So these are few of my guru stories. My life is actually full of guru story, but these were few of them.
Today, Kenopanishad also, Gurudev is telling, no, Om Namah Shivaya chanting. Importance of Om Namah Shivaya chanting. Krishna told Arjuna to chant in war field, Om Namah Shivaya chanting. So that after chanting, you will get Pashupatasra and Asra, Shastras. That spiritual body became stronger. Okay. So exactly today, coincidentally, your story, Om Namah Shivaya story, Can you sing Maza Vittala?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah. Yes.
Vitthal Maza 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 Vitthal Maza Mi Vithalasa Vitthal Maza 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 Vitthal Maza Mi Vithalasa Vitthal 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 Hari Vitthal 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 Maza 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 Vitthal Maza Mi Vithalasa Vitthal Maza 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 Vitthal Maza Mi Vithalasa Vitthal 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 Hari Vitthal 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 Vithala 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 Maza Vithala Pandurang Vithala Ho Vithala 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 Maza Vithala Pandurang Vithala 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 Hari Vithala 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 Maza Vithala Pandurang Vithala Oh Vithala 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 Maza Vithala Pandurang Vithala Maza Vithala Pandurang Vithala Maza Vithala Pandurang Vithala
Super. So you are in Chhattisgarh right now, Sudeepthaji?
Yeah, I came to my hometown for Diwali.
You are working in Hyderabad only now?
No, I work in Nagpur. Actually, I'm working from home right now. My company is located in US.
Okay. Recently, Gurudev came to Nagpur, no?
Yeah, I missed that chance. I was in Rishikesh at the time. I went for, a holiday for Rishikesh Haridwar. So the day I reached Rishikesh, I got the information that Gurudev is coming to Nagpur. I said, oh my God, I was longing for him and he's coming now when I'm in Rishikesh. So I said, चलो कोई नहीं, I'll meet him. जहाँ जहाँ आप जाओगे वहाँ वहाँ मैं जाऊंगी. It was like that.